Okay, we are back to Grim Dawn. Hopefully things are going to go well. I did notice that in the last, well, it would be a few episodes back by now, but there was an odd, like, stutter in the recording, and it was just like everything just froze for a minute. So I tried to edit around it, but no promises that I got it all. Hopefully it's resolved. There's no guarantees, though. I did actually do all the tricks that I know of to help it out, so we'll see if that works out in the end. Hi, guys. But for the most part, we should be fine. I am working towards crafting a slightly better item, which we should be able to get access to if we were playing through normally. Probably by the time we get to Fort Econ, we should be able to get relatively close to getting it. Now, as far as what we're doing here, I think we want to get up on that bridge and go up. Down here is just a nothing. So, yeah, we're not going to worry about that. I am a little bit low on money for it, so I will be needing to pick up various items. So I think I will go ahead and do that. Here, we'll just pick up the small items. We'll stick with that. It's given us enough resources so far to just not worry about it too much, but I need 37.5 to get Juggernaut, because Juggernaut is basically a way that we're going to be able to get more like free healing and all that kind of fun stuff, in addition to just good stat boosts. So it is a complex metal, not a metal, a relic. I believe it's this slot right here. It's one of the second tier ones, not the top tier, second tier. And we're going to be going for that. I just need the money for it. I've made all the little, like, components of it off screen so you guys don't have to worry about it, but it's there. But we'll show that off whenever we get it. So we've got dudes down there. Can't hit them from up here. Not with our particular skill. So we just need to keep moving on and not worry about too much here. I don't think we're going to be running into too many things that are going to cause this character trouble. I think we're going to be having a lot more issues with enemies whenever we get to the other classes. So this one's not so bad. We're just able to just beat through them with trauma and stuff like that. The other classes are a little bit less focused on their damage types, I think, from what I can tell. So we'll be kind of having to think about that as we are going through there. So here, I'm going to come down here. I'm going to check out this place, see if there's anything interesting down here. I figure there's some things that are going to be fighting each other. Oh, no, we've got ethereals down here. That's fine, too. I'm not too bothered by them. We'll take anything that shows up on the ground, just in general, and we'll pick up any of the small stuff we have to alt for. Mainly because, well, the big stuff might be, it's probably not worth more, it's just worth checking out because the game seems to think that they are rare drops, I believe, or uncommon or whatever it's called. Basically, the enemy don't drop this very much kind of stuff. Uncommon. Enemy uncommon or something like that. I forget the term for it, but we've gotten a lot of them. That's the only kind of, like, result that I can think of that would cause that to happen. So that is just more stairs. I think we want to just keep going to the right, because really our only goal is Fort Econ. So there really is nothing for me to worry about. I should probably be considering upgrading my gear a bit, like my shoulder pads and stuff, but I'll probably wait until we start running into like issues killing stuff. So nothing there. That's just a little chest. Let's see. I'm gonna go right, because why not? It might be the right way. On the right. But I forget which enemies actually give us bonuses for the... Yeah, these are just witch doctors. Which gives us bonuses for the Black Legion. And sorry if I'm a little bit just kind of like not super bouncing off the walls. I'm trying to reduce my caffeine intake a little bit. So let's see. Let's go ahead and drink that. Oh, we can't drink that because we're already full. So we'll probably drink it after this because they're going to smack us in the face. Ouch. There, now we drunk one. Yeah, these guys are actually taking a bit of damage to take down. There we go. Okay, so we got another glyph. That one is another augment. So we're going to be getting a decent number of augments, I wager, judging by the way things are going. So that's going to be probably what we're going to be unlocking a lot of recipes for, because I don't have... All the ones I've gotten have been from this playthrough, so I don't think they were available whenever I did my last playthrough with the mixed class Apostate. So Scorch Rune, that's not really great for us, so it'll just go in there. We're just going to dump our extra stuff in there. And the Farmstead Liberator it's a little bit less damage, but it's still not terrible. And let's go ahead and read that. Da-da-da-da! We now know how to craft the Glyph of the Scorpion. These are augments. Basically, they go on pieces of equipment and perform similar functions to the components that we've been putting on stuff, like the little thorned hide and stuff like that, that give us retaliatory damage. It's kind of like that, and I forgot to put up my special skills. I apologize. That is sad of me. I had to change my ear for the earbud, so I stopped getting, like, pain on the ear. But let's go ahead and just murder these guys. But yeah, like, these are components. You also have the augments, which are basically more like enchantments on the stuff rather than just an item that you're attaching to it, if that makes sense. It's kind of like putting runes on stuff. There you go. That's a good kind of comparison there. But let's go ahead and murder through all of these. I'm not afraid to actually use up my potions right now. We are a little bit over encumbered with potions. Oh, and we've got a long one there, so we'll do it while we're moving forward. So we'll let you read that for just a minute. We'll kill a few guys, then we'll let you read the next part for just a minute, and then we'll kill a few more guys. Okay, so you are going to go down to there. And no, I can't read it while I'm fighting, but I will definitely well, actually, I won't definitely read it. I'll probably read it after, between the recording sessions. I have thought about doing this on stream as well, like just maybe this character even, like later on. So if you catch this on a stream, it was after this episode was recorded. Huzzah. And there's another trip south, so we'll let this one resolve. We'll smash a few things while we wait. Nothing too crazy. We got a Ruby Ring of Celerity, though. So let's go ahead and read this other one. So day 28. Oh no, we've been starving. So let's see. Nothing too scary. I'm going to smash these, get some iron bits. We do definitely want more iron bits, because we are a little bit... We like I said, we need 37,500, I believe is what it is, to get the relic that I want. So murder, death, and destruction is our main goal in life. Oh, wow. Food ration just off of killing somebody. Sweet. And yeah, we just kind of want to kite them back a little bit. Now, I will probably be starting Last Epoch, however you want to pronounce it, before finishing up the Grim Dawn full playthroughs. So we will get a chance to see that as well. I do plan to do more than just action RPGs on here, but right now, since we're still in the infant stages of the channel, I do kind of need to stay focused on it. I will be doing JRPGs sooner rather than later as well, because that is the other kind of major game that I'm looking to actually do on this. So that is where I get joy from, is RPGs of all flavors, not just action RPGs. But I'm debating whether I want to start out with just like the classics and do just Final Fantasy 1 and then just do all the Final Fantasy games, or whether I want to just kind of go through it willy-nilly and just maybe do some of the less popular or less well-known, less known JRPGs, or even just the B-list ones, the ones that most people haven't heard of, but JRPG fans have. Things like Xenosaga and, well, probably more like Xenogears, but yeah, you just kind of go with them. We'll see. Of course, it would be like Xenogears, Tales of, although Tales of is almost mainstream. And we probably need to slide that down so you guys can read the rest of it, because we got a third one that we got to read as well. It's there. So what's going on in here? Why does everyone sound so angry? Why are we yelling? Oh, there's another seal of binding. Yes, I will need a few of those. So, vestment, ritual wand. I forget how big the ritual wands are. They're 3? Nah. So that is that. Now we're on part 3 of this. Speaking of a 3. A 3? Well, they are fighting down there. That's going to save me some trouble whenever I get down there, but I want the experience, not them. And we do actually still have the automatic component pickup. And ouch, I could not move there, so I was kind of stuck in that. So what we want to do is just come around here and start going back down. We're going for Fort Econ, which is going to have, if I remember correctly, it has a few quests in it, doesn't it? Or am I thinking, yeah, there's a witch or something in there that we have to deal with. And we have to decide what path we want to take with it. And it kind of determines a few things, I guess. If I'm remembering correctly, it's been It's been a number of blinks since then. I just remember there being like a weird little spot at the top left of the fort, if I remember correctly, that we have to deal with. We're almost there. I'm spoiling stuff for you. I'm sorry. But that I still remember some things from that initial playthrough. If you guys want to watch that and all its horrible early Alzorath glory, because that was recorded years ago, then go right ahead, but I can't promise it'll be enjoyable. It is linked in the playlist section. We have the playlist from the main channel as well as on this one. And yes, you can find the playlist there and here. So definitely, if you want to see an apostate run, like our first completely blind part of the runs, then definitely check it out there. And I do intend on going through with all 9 classes. It's just going to take a while, as we've mentioned a few times. It's probably going to be a multi-year project. So, I mean, generally speaking, this is one of the more complex action RPGs. This and Path of Exile are fairly up there whenever it comes to complexity. And that is one thing that you'll notice that I actually bring up whenever I'm reviewing other action RPGs, is complexity versus simplicity. And this one falls a little bit too far onto the complexity thing for me for it to, like, say it's the best. The actual gameplay is good. The skills and distinctness of the classes are good. The world design is good. It's just the kind of breaking up of the complexity is not quite there. I know that some people love it, but like the devotion, like the skill trees are fine. I'm actually perfectly fine with that. It's more the itemization, and we can show that off in a little bit, but it's more the itemization and the devotion tree that kind of fall into that category for me. It's like I could sit there and stare at it for hours and I would just go like brain numb trying to figure out where I want to go and what I want to do with it. Hey, it's the Call of Blood. Sweet, we got another book. Well, thankfully this one's a short one so you guys can actually read it there. And we'll eventually go in and sell all this stuff. But let's let our mana go back up. And we've got a ruin entrance. I forget what we actually do here. I know that this is something that I think we can come back to, but I'm not certain. Like, I'm about 90% sure this is a place we come back to that has various kind of like side quests and stuff in it, like kill so-and-so. Kind of like we have the Slay Bola the Raven right there kind of stuff. We will take belts. They are 2 slots and usually worth some money. That's one thing that a lot of action RPGs do, is they'll make it so that 1-slot items are worth just as much as multi-slot items. So, yeah, you may be in a situation where, guess what? That amulet, only taking up 1 slot, is going to be worth a lot more than carrying around a bunch of axes and stuff. They really deprioritize large weapons. Ooh, we've got a boss mob in there. So these are Bloodsworns, so I forget how we actually get... Okay, so this is Kaiamons that we're actually getting here. Which is fine by me. Oh, how? Ouch, ouch, ouch. We need to get out of that. Yeah. That was actually hurting a little bit. Don't stand in circles you didn't create. I need to remember that advice. Actually, I pretty much always remember that advice. It's a matter of my brain does not acknowledge it constantly. Can you not? Thank you. Oh, we've got respected. Sweet. So that might actually change our... That's an amulet. There's a signet. So we might actually be able to get more stuff from them. So let's see. Anything else there? Effigy is an offhand. Hat is a nope. But we'll finish clearing this out before we do that. Oh, there's trolls in here. Hi. And we do actually have a level up. We do have some things finding us as well. How do they... They should be pathing to us, and I don't want that. I want this. So we have 3 more skill points. Let's go ahead, and we already have that maxed out. We have the Shockwave maxed out, and sorry if you can hear that in the background. It's idiots. But let's see... what were we leveling up? Were we leveling up Retaliation, or were we going for the Charge? Because we finished that. Fighting Spirit will boost us up. Let's actually go for Fighting Spirit. I always forget what I'm doing in between recording sessions. I apologize. That's just going to happen with pretty much any game, really. If you're recording over the course of hours and you're doing it over the course of days, you're gonna be forgetting stuff. Hi, summoner. Stay away from the summoner. And yeah, we're just kind of like cutting through. Something hurt there. I'm not sure what it was. Hi, guys. But we are literally just one-shotting stuff. Still, which is nice. I need to remember to highlight walls. Because that's another thing that I keep forgetting to do while I'm going through areas. And that is highlight walls to look for possibly hidden passages to treasure. Because treasure is worth a lot. Especially considering it can sometimes contain, you know, recipes. And this should actually put us pretty close to... Hey, Assassin's Mark leveled up. This should put us pretty close to getting our 37.5 for the crafting. There's another 10,000. Can you not be complete dicks? Take the waist guard. I'm going to go ahead and... we'll not chuck them just yet. We still have 2 more belt slot thingies to kind of go through before we end up having an issue with inventory space. So I think we'll be good. I wonder, do you get experience for them killing things, like the enemies fighting each other, or do you not? That is something a seasoned veteran should probably answer for me, because I really don't know. And I do need to go, like, look up wikis and stuff like that. I'm not going to, like, write any guides or anything like that without doing so don't worry. Because, frankly, I don't trust myself to know everything about a game just by playing through it. Generally speaking, you need to be looking at not only just, like, information presented directly, like, in the game, but you also need to be, like, possibly even breaking down the code at times. So let's go ahead and break that. More reputation with the rovers. We'll take the band. None of the rest of that's really that great. I forget what's supposed to be in here, but we're going to be getting stuff. One way or another. So, oh, we got another chest there. We've got Big Boy, which is actually a good thing to kill. Let's go ahead and duck past you. I don't think he's a proper boss. I don't think he's going to have like a proper boss chest. But he's still going to hurt like a truck if he gets a hit on us. There we go. And that is... Yay, more iron bits and polished emeralds. Bye, guys. Go away, you fools. I know you're charging in from somewhere. I don't really care where. So, none of those are good. We've got badges. Yes, I'll think of badges. Oh, and another boss mob. Yeah, these guys, if I remember correctly, it's the rovers for them. Can you not? So let's see. Anything else in here? Waistguard? Yes, we'll grab that after the blood goes away. The little blood auras. But yeah, we're running across more bosses. That is a sign of us actually getting more negative with these types of enemies. And it's a good way to just continue improving our reputation as well, because guess what? We're killing them, so they're going to be continually giving us bigger enemies to kill, which is going to let us ramp up our reputation much faster because they give multiples for those kills on the big guys. Now, where is the path through? Okay, so that's crypt entrance, but there are walls in here. So is it... No. Does that open up? Oh, that might open up by us doing something down there. Okay. We'll do that. We'll handle this. It's fine. Let's see. No warning so far. Oh, nope. This is back to the valley. So we just looped all the way around? I think we just looped all the way around. Yeah, we did. Okay, so how do we get into there? Does that open up by doing a... Maybe there's a switch somewhere? We can check. Because I seem to remember there being a way in there. We still need to go, like, sell stuff. It's not that big of a deal. But we will go in just a moment. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything that tells me that there's a switch here or anything like that. It's like, okay. Did I just use a skill? I might have, yeah. Think I did. So let's just check the corners, because the only other place that there could be a spot would be in this spot there. So what we want to do is just plunk around there, and we'll check. I don't know if there's a way to get it open. How are we looking on space? Since we're going to sell stuff after this, let's go ahead and grab as much of this stuff as we can. And how are we looking for space? Not good at all. So let's go ahead and auto sort. And we'll just chuck all this stuff out of the way so we can pick up just a little bit more. There we go. And are we full? Yeah, we're looking good there. And then we have nothing in that second slot, so we can do some other stuff. And yes, I'll do my stats later. I'm not concerned about that. Okay, so that's not it. So it's, yeah, down, right, right, up. And if we can't open it just by going through here, I'll just go ahead and... I hear things. I'm not sure where they're fighting, but I heard things fighting. But yeah, I don't see how we're supposed to get in there. Am I just missing something? Is that what is going on here? I'm missing something that is like brutally honest. I mean, not brutally honest. Brutally obvious. I don't like the phrase brutally honest, but I still use it. It's just I don't like it. So you guys are in there. We'll pick up some of that stuff to sell, but I really am curious. Is there something I am missing? They're finding their way over through there. So hopefully this is the right way. Just follow where they're coming from. It's all we need to do. Okay, so those are just blood whirlpools. Those were the guys I was hearing. And that is just a harbinger. That's fine. And yeah, it just comes down into this. So there's like nothing in here for us, which is really frustrating. I don't see what I'm supposed to do to open that. I mean, I'll check down here. I'll even open the chest. Let's get some more iron bits. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any way to open that. I guess we just continue on. Maybe it'll be a quest later and we actually get something to open that up and have to fight like a boss in there. I seem to remember that opening up, though. So, yeah. So let's pick up this nonsense. We'll just pick up whatever we come across. Heavy bassinet, yes. Yeah, it's just like, there is stuff beyond there. There's an entire area. You got the graves, and you've also got, yeah. There be rooms. So anyway, let's go ahead and do this. Get myself a drink. Go back to town real quick to sell stuff. That's going to be at... Where is that at? Sorrow's a Bastione. Sorrow's Bastards. No, that's an entirely different thing. So we can sell stuff. We can possibly buy some things from them that we were not able to with our apostate because we were not friendly with these boys. And yes, I do know that certain classes cannot be aligned with Kaimon's Chosen or the other ones. So you... We don't really have anything to do with them yet, but we have a higher tier of respect from these guys. So we can buy that, and we are going to run out of money if we buy it all. But it does unlock more things for us. As I'm trying to save up money for other things. It's kind of sad. So I've got that and that. Let's go ahead, and I will sell the junk. So it is, yeah, shift click. Oh, I need to go to a chest before I do that. We're not going to really have any use there for anything other than that. And no, I have to walk there because I don't want to lose my portal and have to walk all the way back to that location. I forget what the enemy respawn system is in this, but that is definitely something I don't want to do. I don't want to have to walk back and forth way, way, way too much to get to certain places. But what we should be able to do is, if we get up to the 37.5 from selling this, which we might not. I probably shouldn't have bought that stuff. I apologize. But it's money. Here. Before I forget, and yes, I've organized this a little bit. So we don't have any other potions in here, do we? No, we don't. Not that we want to keep. And we can just sell all of the excess junk and hopefully get up to a reasonable amount of money. Highly doubt we're going to hit even 30,000, much less 37.5. Yeah, nowhere close. We're going to hit 20 grand. There you go. So we got a little bit of the way. Not entirely, but enough that, hey, we're looking at it. So you and you go in. Nope, nope, I don't want to do that. I want to move you over. There you go. So is it... It's shift and left click, okay. And that is everything. And yes, I have this organized intentionally. So we have the potions and stuff separate and all that fun stuff. So nothing there.